Episode 14. Too Fast, Too Fragile, Logistics Under Legal Fire. Welcome back to Holding the Line, a Logistics at a Crossroads podcast. I'm your host, Gia. And today, in episode 14, we're not easing in. We're picking up exactly where we left off in 13. Vessels shifting away from China. Manufacturing migrating, and ports from Vietnam to Veracruz racing to fill the gap. But there's one problem. You can't reroute global freight if no one knows the rules. You can't build resilience when trade policy changes by the headline. And the week of April 10th, those headlines just hit the courtroom. A coalition of small businesses, including a wine importer, a plumbing supplier, and a cycling apparel brand, just filed suit in the U.S. Court of International Trade. Their argument? Trump's use of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose sweeping tariffs is unconstitutional. Why, you may ask? Because they say trade deficits aren't an emergency. And they're not wrong. Remember, trade deficits have existed for decades. They are frustrating, but they are not sudden. They're not terror threats, and they're not a surprise attack on the U.S. economy. So the lawsuit is simple. You can't declare a national emergency every time the global balance of trade tips out of favor. And for those of us in logistics, this isn't just a legal theory. This is the difference between planning and surviving. Let's talk about the second headline, because this one cut me deep as a planner myself. Supply chains require long-term planning that is nearly impossible in the current environment. Let me tell you, I've lived that sentence. Many of you are living it right now. We're trying to secure capacity with a 3-month visibility, manage rates with 2-week notice, forecast demand while sourcing location shifts mid-season, and now the safe fallback regions like Vietnam or Mexico, well, they're in the crosshairs too. So companies who already moved away from China are asking, did we move too soon? Did we move to the wrong place? Should we start reshoring again? It's a planning whiplash, and it's killing trust in every direction we have. Supplier, customer, internal operations. Here's the truth. Infrastructure takes time. We all know that. Reshoring takes years. Port upgrades take budgets, permits, and workforce pipelines. But tariff changes, those take a tweet. This disconnect is what's breaking planners right now. One executive said, I'm not going to say the company, the goalposts move every time we start to build. Sound familiar? The question is no longer, can we adjust fast enough? It's, how many more pivots can we absorb before something breaks? Let's stop pretending that flexibility means we can keep doing this forever. Because we can't. Here's what we need to demand. Stability in the trade policy. Even if we don't agree with every decision, consistency matters more than chaos. Clear, long-term sourcing incentives. If you want reshoring, back it with grants, training, and infrastructure investment. Legal clarity on emergency powers. Look, if every president can declare a trade crisis, then no one can plan. And that's a problem. To every small business caught in this, your invoices, inventory, and staff hours depend on decisions made by DC. We know this. And to every planner, buyer, and logistics lead out there, you're not crazy for feeling exhausted. You are. You're not unprofessional for needing consistency. At all. You're not frustrated at the wrong things. You're navigating policy-driven turbulence with no seatbelt. And still, you keep freight moving. And that's the bottom line. This has been episode 14 of Holding the Line, a Logistics at a Crossroads podcast. I'm Gia. And next week, we step back, we breathe, we hold the thread. Until then, keep showing up, keep planning through the fog, and remember, I'll be right along with you as we navigate these crossroads.